Yeah, how's it going, guys? It's Richard Unicorn Caller here, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. We have the test realm update notes for the summer update of Wizard101 2023. I have not read this yet. I have been seeing a spam about something about AoEs or something like that. We're gonna read it. This is my first time seeing it, so here we go. I'm super excited to read this. And currently, as of right now, test room still isn't up, but the update notes are still here. So I'm excited, dude. This is crazy. All right, here we go. I'm getting giddy. I've been waiting for this update for a long time. So here we go. It's test round time. So get ready to raid the servers. The team is dropping from the sky some fun and challenging new content and a bunch of updates to other features, starting with the new Crying Sky raid. And that's not all. We've also been dropping hints at an important feature that you all been asking for a long time: name and gender changes options. No longer are you locked to the original name and gender you started with, perhaps as long as the initial launch of the game way back in 2008. Now, in addition to the new Crying Sky raid and name gender change options, this update also includes challenge mode improvements. Ooh! Get all the details on how challenge mode works below. Beast Moon events and new in-person pet kiosk feature. We were just leveling up the Dryad pet last night. Okay, now please remember that this is test one, blah, blah, blah. It's a buggy, blah, blah, blah. We don't care about that, all right? I am so pumped. This is the trailer that we saw. This is the teaser. Dude, I'm so excited. Something reverberate. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy. The heavens scream out of the word. Shabalba, Azteca is laid to waste, still her children hide from their fiery ruin raining on their cities. Gather your strongest 12 guild members, so it's still 12 players, to see if you can beat the newest challenge, the Crying Sky raid. It takes place in the brand new arena of Azteca. To access the raid, you'll need to be a max level, and you must complete a pre-quest given by the new raid master. Wait a second, hold up. Oh, there's certain parameters to this. Okay, let me read this. To access this raid, so this is for this raid specifically, you will need to be a max level. Wait, a max level? Oh no! Wait, a low level's not going to be able to do this? Oh no! Wait, I don't like that. What? Is this a level 160 only raid? Oh no, my alarm went off. No, I don't like that. No, we don't like that. If this is what I think it is. Usually when I read these update notes, I read a little bit too further in, but I don't like that. I think I'm just reading a little bit too much into it. But anyway, you must complete a pre-quest given by the new raid master, Gwyn Fellwarden, who resides in Dundar Avalon. Oh, so we gotta go all over the place. Then you can craft a new raid key and proceed to the battle gate on the guild island. There are all sorts of new mechanics to challenge you throughout the experience. Be warned, this will not be easy. Complete this raid to get new gear, pets, jewels, and more. Wait, is there new jewels, or is it just saying that? Okay. I like this. However, that prerequisite, I'm not sure, like, what that means. I think that just means... Okay, like, let me read this a little bit more. I think that just means in order to, like, go to the vendor that has the key, I'm pretty sure everybody can participate in this raid regardless of your level. I think you pretty much only need, like, one person to do the quest and then craft the key, and I think everybody can actually go into it. Okay. I think I was just reading a little bit too into that. Hopefully I was, but... yeah, I'm excited. That is awesome. And of course, it's not going to be easy. Okay, everybody? It's not going to be easy. Name and gender change options. Yes! Since 2008. It's been like a decade. It's been literally like 10 plus years. And we finally will have the ability to not only change our name, but also our gender. For the small price of 100 crowns. This is amazing. We are happy to share one of our most requested features is finally here. Now, wizards can now visit the Magic City to select a name. Oh my gosh, they level. What is with the level locking, bro? What is with the level locking? Your character must be at least a level 50. This one-time change is permanent, so we talked about that. It's a one-time thing, and it costs 100 crowns. Why does everything have to be level locked? Okay, we're already off to like kind of an iffy start with this. Level 50, I mean, not a lot of people are level 50. I mean, a lot of people are free-to-play players, you know, but whatever, I guess. I guess you gotta be a high level to, like, change your name. Okay, whatever. Anyway, we're gonna keep reading. And at the Magic Mirror, you can either change just your name or your name and gender. Not only that, but each name category has now double the options. So there's new names in the Magic Mirror shop, which is pretty cool. Most of the new names were taken from suggestions from the community with our own input sprinkled in. But we hope these additions are a refreshing change. Also, don't worry, your friends will still know who you are. When a wizard changes their name, it'll automatically update all the friends list to appear. An icon next to the name will notify the player that the wizard has changed their name. Your friend can view your old wizard name to familiarize themselves with who you were. Now, we know the community is excited about this feature as we are, and we are happy to provide a space where players can align their wizards with their preferred online identity. That is cool. I don't know about the whole, you must be a level 50. I don't know about that, but okay, we got it. Okay, name and gender change. So far, in the test realm, these update notes are a little bit iffy so far. There's a lot of like level locking. I'm noticing there's a lot of level locking. So, alright, this is about challenge mode. In our first iteration of challenge mode, we took some challenging fights. Not really, they weren't really challenging. Blah, blah, blah. As a reminder, the fights affected are the Headquarters, which is in Imperia, and then the Storm Titan's Wake, which is also in Imperia, and then Lemuria, Hall of Heroes. So players who take on challenge mode for these fights can expect the following. Additional cheats, there's advanced rules, there's no... What the... What? Oh! Oh my god, what is happening? Dude! Oh! On a Monday! Bad. Okay, so far, I am really iffy about this update. I'm not sure if a lot of people are going to appreciate these update notes. So, basically, they've updated the challenge mode. They have additional cheats. They have an advanced rules. So, you can't even enchant. You can't use standard mode spells. And you can't do AoEs and more. They increased the drop rates on bosses. Man, that's not even worth it! A new question mark icon has been added to the sigil, which will display the restrictions / rules for that challenge mode sigil. Several spells have been banned from advanced combat. These include AoE damage and heal spells. Spells such as... What? What? Oh my gosh! No, dude. This is... What? Such as Rebirth and Stormlord have been marked as standard only. What? So wait, we have advanced spells? We have advanced combat spells now? Alright, let me just stand up real quick because... No! Okay. So, my goodness. Infinite removal spells, such as Enfeeble and Shatter, have been marked as standard only. 4 damage AoE spells have been given spellment paths. The first path increased their damage, while the second path gives into divided damage spells. Divided damage spells can be used in advanced combat. The 4 spells affected is Blizzard, Humongous Frog, Meteor Strike, Sandstorm. Advanced combats will also utilize the new level scaling feature. Wizards at higher levels than the content will have their stats scaled back. Oh my gosh. I'm dude. I don't know if I'm just being like really grumpy and toxic, but this is iffy. So all the spells from trainers, treasure cards, items, and pets that are restricted to higher levels will be removed from the combat. The process of implementing level scaling is ongoing and will continue throughout this test realm. So they added a level scaling thing. I don't know how this is going to affect. I don't know if this is all in challenge mode. I think this is all challenge mode stuff. So I think I'm just freaking out a little bit. But, you know, I did challenge mode last night on the stream. And I don't know. I'm just not the biggest fan of it. I mean, the increased drop rates on the boss's loot, I think that's the only thing I like. I don't know if they have to ban enchants and no AoEs and stuff like that. Because think about it like this. If you can't use AoE attack spells, how are you going to do the Hall of Heroes fight? That means you have to do like single target attacks, right? I don't know. It's going to be iffy. I look forward to seeing everybody try it, but I don't know about these update notes. There's just, it feels like there's a lot of level stuff, a lot of level locking. Anyway, event rewards and schedule. The Beast Moon event unique rewards for August. So for August, we are gonna get one of the elf forms. I believe that is the Death Elf. You get the pet, and then you get some gold idols. And then for September, we have the Fire Cyclops, I believe, if I zoom in. Yeah, the Fire Cyclops. For October, we have the Balance Pig, the Balance Ninja Pig. Then for November, we get the Balance Rat Idol. So yeah, if you wanted to, if you're a big fan of Beast Moon, I know Anton is, but these are gonna be the reward schedules. So oh man, there you go, man. All right, in-person kiosk updates. All right, it gotta get better. It gotta get better. Pets in the hatchmaking kiosk can now be hatched in person. In-person hatching is a lot cheaper, and the player lending the pet earns pet lending rewards. Haven't we done this before? There is a new option on the main kiosk window to allow in-person hatching. When in-person hatching is enabled, newly added pets to the kiosk will be in-person eligible. If you disable in-person hatching, it's disabled for pets already in the kiosk and for newly added pets. So you can search in-person pets for talents on both the kiosk and in-person hatched pets. When a pet can be hatched in person, you may choose to hatch in person or via the kiosk. Interesting. So look at this graphic. So this person is doing like in person, but the gold has been completely diminished. Interesting. That is interesting. And of course, one of the devs that are showcasing this has 600 energy. Ironic part is we stopped getting energy points at level 130 just for the bizarre reason. I don't know why they did that. But the lending player must be online, have a pet lending slot available, and not be busy with combat. We asked them if they want to hatch, and if they agree, both players are teleported to the hatchery. Okay, interesting. Madison, blah, 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 would like to hatch a pet in person. Now, in the hatchery, an arrow displayed over the other player and the name of the pet that they want to hatch with it displayed in the chat window. Is the player with the pet named Lord... Oh, okay. Pet Derby returns! Wait, what? You can now play either ranked or practice Pet Derby matches to earn event points for the Pet Promenade. Oh! Oh! They bringing back Pet Derby! Participate in the Pet Promenade event earns you tiered rewards and progress towards the Scroll of Fortune. I literally had this idea in my head like last night. That's awesome. Pet Derby's back, baby. Alright, I love that. PvP changes! Oh! I've been hearing some crazy stuff about the PvP changes. Alright. Level scaling has come to PvP. Oh boy. Players that are higher than the level of a particular league can now participate in that league. Participant stats will be scaled down. That league's supported levels and spells will be level gated to fit within the rules of the said league. This means that your prime wizard can participate in any of the lower level leagues while being on fair footing with other participants. Trained item and treasure cards are being level gated. This process is ongoing and will continue throughout this test round. Bug fixes and other changes. Some of the following may also have been noted in the main notes. Alright, housing and raids. Players can now teleport to either the inside or the outside of a house using the teleport to start button. Ooh! Claw weapons should now display properly on a house's wall. A certain raid teleport crash has been fixed, thank goodness. In the house tab of the attic, you may now see which items you move to your backpack. The Lunari cap now has an overflow indicator. Okay. For the pets, we have new Photomancy pet decals are now available. A couple of play as your pet and spell mental upgrade crash and freeze animation issues resolved. The Rate My Stitch should no longer show the pet when the include pet checkbox is unchecked. Challenge mode and reagents. Challenge mode, team up, kiosk indicator, duplication bug resolved. Limited the number of reagents a player can purchase in a quantity at a single time. Okay. Then spell changes. Catch of the day. Sacred Charge and Burning Rampage now have spellment paths. You can no longer acquire these spells directly from the boss. Wait, what? Wait, you can no longer acquire these spells directly from bosses. Wait, what? Wait, what? Dude! What is this update? What is happening? Okay. Okay. I really hope I'm just reading too out of this update now. Alright, catch of the day spellments can be found at Takanobu the Masteress in Mushu. Burning Rampage and Sacred Charge spellments can be found at Lambent Fire and Avalon. Okay, so you have to, in order to unlock these spells, you pretty much have to get enough spellments for them. You know what that means, y'all. Like, if you were trying to get any of these spells, I highly, and I mean this, I highly recommend you do it now and you get these spells. Because if you don't get these spells before this update drops, that means you'll have to get enough spellments in order to unlock the spell. Which is going to take you way longer. Okay? And if you're an old head in this channel, you'll know that we've talked about spellments for the longest time. So, yeah, if you can no longer acquire these spells directly from the bosses, you gotta do this now. I highly recommend, because if you don't, it's gonna be a pain. Pigsy and Goat Monk, Queen Calypso, Hammer of Thor, and Headless Horseman now have a standard top path. Oh! Does this mean that we can make Pigsy, instead of a heal overtime, into a regular heal? That would be great for raids. That would be amazing for raids. New cantrip, Horn of Plenty was added. No, new cantrip? Wait, I want to get the new cantrip. Oh, I'm excited for that. Cantrip sigil spells were rebalanced. Ew! Did they nerf the cantrips? All AoEs have been marked no P. What the? Whoa! This not okay. Okay, listen. I'm still asleep. Listen, this is all a dream. This is just a really weird dream. I'm gonna wake up, and then they're gonna have a different update notes. I'm telling you guys, this is just a dream. So when I upload this, and when I'm talking with you guys, it's all a dream. Cause, bro! Why? What? You wanna know the crazy thing? Is that when you go raiding, raids follow PvP parameters. So when they say that all AoEs have been marked no PvP, which means you can't use AoE spells in PvP, that means you can't use AoE spells in raids. So, if you want to go raiding the easy way, you need to do it now. Okay, call off of work. Cancel your date. You need to go raiding now because, wow. Wow. Oh my goodness. That just makes raiding 50 million times harder. And we've always heard that they were gonna like ban, you know, the Dragoon Amulet AoE from the, you know, raid and stuff like that. I was not expecting them to ban AoEs from PvP. Now, I personally don't care for PvP, but if this does affect raids, because raids follow the PvP parameters, then raiding is going to be 10 times a lot harder. And I'm sure somebody will find, you know, the strategies and stuff like that. I'm sure we'll have another Lord of the Squall moment where somebody will find, like, a non-banned treasure card that you can use, but it's going to be, like, super expensive to get. Like, maybe 1,000 in powers or something like that. But, wow. Wow. I am not the biggest fan of these update notes. Lots of level gating. There's so much level. Like, if you're a max level wizard, you just can't play, man. I like the, honestly, the crazy thing is, I think the only thing that I've liked about this update was, no, it's not even a name change because they level locked the whole name change thing. So you have to be at least a level 50 to do that. What? I don't like that. I'm not sure how I feel about challenge mode. Still iffy on challenge mode. In person, the pet kiosk, that's fine. But if the player isn't online, then you can't really utilize this feature a lot, right? They have to be online, right? The only thing I like was the PvP changes about the whole level scaling thing. So, you know, now if you're a max level wizard, you can basically have your level scaled back so you can participate in the lower level leagues. That's like the only thing I like, but everything else is kind of like, I'm not sure how I feel about that. Alright, so we have some UI animations and audio fixes. The bank UI now updates the item inventory properly when clicking on the other icons. The bank UI sorting improved. The loyalty shop NPC icon added to shopping district doodle map. Resolved the constant and continuous flash effect in Katzenstein's lab. They fixed the more button in the Apothic Cave in Crescent Beach, not showing dialogue. Several camera and dialogue and animations updated for Grizzleheim and Chrysalis and Polaris. A preview button was added to the Rate My Stitch, added outfit window so players can see what their outfit. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, you know, that's also another good change. Thank you. Alright. Various other audio and visual FX bugs resolved. Oh, dude. And of course, the final thing, if you did want to participate in Test Realm, Test Realm is only activated on the weekdays and is available only to members, so active paying members, or crown players who have made a purchase of $6 or more in the last 30 days. Dude, that is, oh my gosh, that is a very, that's a tough update note, dude. I mean, you're gonna have a lot of returning players that are gonna read this, and they might not be a level 50. They might be a level 30. They might be a level 40. They might be a level 45. But the fact how they level gated this is insane to me. I think that's, you know, I say this all the time. I'm sure you guys hear me say this. Accessibility over exclusivity. Okay? You're making this exclusive for a specific level. Alright? This is for level 50 and up. So if you're level 49 and below, I'm sorry, but you can't, apparently you can't participate in the name and gender change options. Now, I don't know if that's just like a placeholder or what. That's so weird to me. And we were so excited for this update. I just don't agree with this whole level gating thing. That's just so weird to me. Isn't it weird? Like, what, you know? I play so many video games. Like, isn't it weird? I don't know. Okay. It's an iffy update note, and I'm not. And again, the raid is also iffy because I don't know. I'm probably reading way too hard into this, but I don't like how the raid requires you to be a max level. That's one thing I really, really don't like. Now, again, I'm probably just looking into it. I think this one person needs to like do this pre-quest and like craft the new raid key. But dude, I don't know, man. And then I think the last big kicker for a lot of people is the no AoEs. All AoEs have been marked no PvP. So Wings of Fate, Forest Lord, just to name a few, life ones, Raging Bull, Meteor, Tempest, Stormlord. If it's an AoE attack spell or just an all-around player or to enemy thing, yeah, all enemy type thing, it's marked no PvP. So that right there, and if this does affect raids, which it will because it follows the raid parameters, it's gonna make raiding a lot harder and a lot stressful. So the thing is, I'm sort of happy about this. That means y'all can't use Lord of the Squall no more. So I'm kind of happy, but at the same time, at what cost? Like the Thanos scene, everything. So now you can't use Lord of the Squall, but now you can't use any AoE whatsoever. So I can't even clap for that. Oh my gosh. Dude, that's an iffy update. I mean, I was super pumped for this update, but now I'm just kind of like, I'm kind of backing up a little bit. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. Some of these changes, but yeah. Here is your summer update. So enjoy that, and yeah, I'm gonna try and get Test Run booted up if it's online. But wow, man, wow, that's tough. That's a tough read, bro. That is tough. So I'm gonna see you guys later, and wow, that is crazy. I know a lot of people ain't gonna like this. I can already see the comments right now, dude. Oh my gosh. That's it, guys. I'm done. Alright, peace. Oh my gosh.